Nice.
Done for Gen Con.
All right, we do not have super nice transitions right now because I didn't get too fancy with our new layout. Thanks to Shar.
Yeah.
But we are back with Friends with Bennies, the Fantasy Savage Worlds game that is weird. It's fun. It has self-replicating rainbow cupcakes, friendly leather daddies, and giant fire-breathing goats. So I feel like that's the tagline. It's just, it has these three things. So
And Bridezillas.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. So with that, we'll go into the usual. First and foremost, if for some reason you are new here, this is Friends with Bennies. We are part of the GM table. Currently, we're the only thing running on the GM table, but I'm not going to get into that. At least streaming. Our other stream shows having some issues. But I am your GM, Bobby, and these are my players. And I'm just going to go down the list, and we're going to have to skip Alyssa. But character name, your real name, and a little bit so they know who your character is. So we will start, per usual, with Kellum.
So my name's Andy. I am playing Kellum, a half-elf druid who can shapeshift, and he likes to have a little bit of fun and cause some trouble sometimes.
All right, then next down the list, we got Sue.
Hi, I'm Sue, the tiefling rogue warlock. I like to make bad decisions, but really, they're good decisions with my moral compass.
And then Thendaic.
Hi, playing a dwarven brawler type who's trying to get out of the bad life. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that really is. You're the simplest character. And not in an insult way. We are currently missing Alyssa, our rainbow unicorn cleric, who is the bright and shining cinnamon roll by definition of the group, which makes me wonder if, even though she's gonna be here in about the next half hour, is she gonna just walk into like the Snyderverse version of our game without her here? It has just gone the grittiest, darkest of timelines.
Can we do that? Because I would do that.
But
So just walk in with a pizza, look around at the flaming room.
before we get into where our story is currently, and we're actually wrapping up an arc, but that's fine. Our arcs are only 4 or 5 episodes, and then we get into a good spot to jump in anyways. Before we get into our catch-up, we have ways for you guys to get involved down below in our ad that scrolls below me. There's reminders that if you spend $1 or tip 100 tips, you can give any of our players a Benny, which if you're not used to Savage Worlds, lets them reroll or soak damage. It's the main way they stay alive. If you spend $5 or 500 bits, you give everybody a Benny, including me. Now, you can also do $1 to give Bennies to some of my NPCs. It's been done. Sometimes people hate my players. On top of that, in chat, eventually, Nightbot will come in and tell you all about the unlocks we now have. And yes, they have been updated this week specifically for Friends with Bennies. Thulmar fans, I strongly suggest you click that link. You can unlock Ulmar. Yeah, Thendaic was not happy when I told him this. But there are a lot of cool unlocks there. Additionally, we have 2 new widgets. They're supposed to be interactive with the screen where you can pull them up, but we've been having some tech issues in the panels down below. We still need to update them a little, but we now have bios of all our characters. One panel, you can click through all the characters, check them out, see what they're all about. And we have a panel where you can buy stickers to slap on the screen. They're basically the same as the alerts that pop up when you cheer and stuff, but you get to pick what it is. And yes, there is rainbow unicorn farts and unidabs. I had to crank up the price of unidabs because I'm like, that's going to get abused if not. And I did find there were evil cupcakes that 100% look like solid red versions of how I imagined the cupcakes from last week. So it's just perfect. But with that, for the one Benny I will be giving out today, other than Joker's, of course, who wants to
What?
do
You
a
only get one Benny?
I only give them out. You gotta get the viewers to give you Bennies.
Well, do we start with 3 still?
Yes, you still start with 3.
Okay.
But the one Benny who wants to do a recap, and I'm sorry, Sue, you really can't. You weren't here.
I'll do the recap. So Sue went to get her hair done, and when she came back, everything was on fire.
That was wrong on both accounts.
No, it's not.
That's not. Make it happen. No.
No, it's not. Cast fire.
It's plausible. It's just that it's
That's it.
wrong.
Does anyone else want to recap, or am I gonna recap for this Benny? See, now it's extortion.
Let's see.
Is Andy going to recap?
I can't. I don't know if I can. Yeah.
Look at my cool bennies I got at Gen Con.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
I still stand by my Chupacabra Con Bennies. With the Chupacabra Con
Very good.
Chupacabra.
Mine are shins from Numenor.
It was kind of an insane session. So I'm like, I know that there were animated cupcakes, and I think Alyssa kept 2 of them. And they were kind of insane at first. But she then let's see. We continued our mission to try to get more of the other taverns on board.
On board for what, Kellum?
Yes, for our brew festival, which is a thing. It's going to be a brew tasting, but really we're putting magical dewormer, psychic dewormer in all of the beer. So it's been quite. Actually, we've not.
My brain worms.
Brain worms. We got Alyssa got her paperwork done, so we did get the permit we needed. And I think that covers the big things. And then Dad Bod Dave and I, of course, built our romance, and he was in the process of showing off his leather chaps at one point. I think we were all
right towards the end, Alyssa commented on how nice they look, and he did a little twirl. All right, Kellum, you struggled through it. You've earned a Benny. Thendaic, do you want a Benny to fill all those holes?
Sure.
Can we give that one to Dave?
It's started off pretty simple. We're just like, okay, well, we've got to do some fundraising to get those permits finalized, and then went to a upscale casino and immediately got slammed and lost all of our money.
How could I forget that? How could I forget that? And we do, Wyatt made a point, have a much better froyo recipe than meat shake.
That's true. We can, in a bid to A, get Alyssa to forgive the drunken rampage on the way home, and B, get Jeff to stop shoving meat into his frozen dairy products. We went to pick up some what was it? I think it was it carrot cakes, or was it a strawberry cakes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strawberry cake.
At Alyssa's favorite restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
unbeknownst to us,
Puffin stuff.
Yes, muffins stuff. And unbeknownst to us, both bakers have been indicted into her cult and enchanted their cake. And enchanted their cake to be alive and sentient, which is deeply disturbing on a philosophical level. And Jeff ate one of the cakes and turned into a not demon because all of his unholiness was cleansed. As they were multiplying and taking over the froyo shop. But now he likes cake, so we're going to have cake froyo instead of beef froyo.
Yes, and he's like a rainbow unicorn guy.
You guys, I don't want to start casting light here.
Oh, you don't have to, but you are dating a rainbow unicorn man. So I don't know how that dynamic plays out. I guess you're wearing the pants in this relationship, honey.
I believe that was most of the holes, and then it was just the cupcakes got Alyssa to forgive us. We went to fill out our paperwork, and that pretty much covers most of the big stuff.
You have earned a Benny. You forgot one thing. And it's not even a big thing. Because you covered Kino's casino with the Kenku. You covered getting blackout drunk and failing so horribly you're actually magically compelled to spend all your money. You remembered Jeff going from red to pink. But you did forget about the Pixie Jockeys and the fact that you are now in with like the Pixie Mafia to have his niece play your place, which are the Pixie Punks.
Our tavern will have live music.
That's right.
Gosh darn it. I almost said that. Gosh darn it.
We have said since we shifted from this officially being friends with Bennies that we felt like this was going to become a fantasy Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I feel like last week it happened. Where it just started with, we got something basic we need to do. How has all this happened?
I didn't realize it was a Pixie Mafia. That's so funny. Tiny, not very scary.
Oh, you think they're not scary? Just wait.
Yeah, you go piss off a Faye, see what happens.
A little tiny pixie, they're okay.
All right, so with that, it is now a new day. It is, I'm actually going to see how many days till the festival we catch up with everybody. Oh, it is 6 days till the festival. If there's anything you guys need to get done.
I believe the only thing we have to do is talk to the Dragon's Flagon people to get them in on the contest. And otherwise, it's just rounding out the rest of the roster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have so far. We've gotten healthy guinea pig. We haven't been to the healthy guinea pig yet, actually.
No, you guys decided to go to the Drab Gooseberry Bar.
Yes.
And talked with Dionysus.
Yes.
Who was willing to compete, which filled your last slot.
Okay.
The Elven Dionysus. Which was so bougie and yet just a little hipstery.
Oh boy.
So you have 6 days. You guys are hosting a competition. The concerts will start then.
Sue comes home.
Yeah, Sue has now gone and got her hair done.
Let's see.
We need to get the books and the potion, like Alyssa was saying in chat.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the books, the book potions.
Your guys is Thandaic and Alyssa are like the two that tend to push. So if Thandaic doesn't remember something and Alyssa isn't here, it's just crickets. Crickets.
Potions, and I think have we gotten the word out about that this is happening? I think we've gotten the places that are competing or telling everybody. So that okay.
Yeah.
We've talked to
you guys basically successfully did everything leading up to the festival, but you still had like 8 days. Other than actually making the potion.
I want to start making decorations.
Awesome. That would, I guess, be either common knowledge or perform, whichever you want to use.
Okay.
Are you just decorating the tavern, or?
I was thinking, like, if we're gonna have booths and things, like it's like a fall festival thing too, right?
Yeah.
Tina says we're supposed to get the books and the potion.
Yes. Um. So we got confirmation that the worm queen, like the queen worm or whatever, is somewhere in the sewers. Do we actually know where?
You guys went back. This is about 2-3 weeks ago, so I'm gonna give you some slack. You guys went back to where you first found that portal when you fought the mind flare way back in last arc.
Mm-hmm.
And there were very obviously infected people carrying crates of eggs into that hideout.
Okay.
You haven't gone in there yet. I know the initial plan was to split up, and you and I believe Alyssa were gonna go in because she could cast Banish.
Yeah, and then these guys were gonna facilitate making sure everybody got cleansed of the worm while we were taking care of the mama.
Yeah.
Hey, actually, I have an idea. Can I, like, since it's a fall festival, roll for like survival to weave like wreaths and
Oh,
things?
definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, how gay did I just sound? I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Why would you be sorry for that? That's awesome.
I'm waiting for my first Pride sticker to get thrown up from the new sticker app.
Yay! I apologize, like an old Catholic woman.
We
so-
got Pride rainbow hand hearts. We have rainbow hearts. We got purple hearts.
Let's see.
And we have unicorn farts, which I feel like I need to bring up every chance I
5.
can.
So
Oh, you succeed.
I succeed.
Where's my damn character sheet? I had this up
I
there.
was gonna say. Now you guys could probably pick up some of the books because Alyssa's been working hard. There's probably a good bit of books she's finished copying.
See, I can't.
Yeah, you
I
can't
still
go to
don't
the
know
apothecary.
why I can't, but I know I can't.
Yes, that is another thing of last arc. Kellum and Sue stole from the apothecary, being disguised as Thandaic.
So I can help carry the books over there in a box, and then leave the box with Sue as she delivers them under any kind of disguise she wants. Because I'm pretty sure he still hasn't seen her yet.
He has not. She was the one magically disguised.
So I can absolutely help assist in the transportation of the books. I cannot be anywhere close when you actually bring them inside.
I could go get the books. I mean,
I'm not.
Unless you can use any of your crazy magics to change up my face, make me look a little different along with you. That could work, maybe. I don't know if that's in your purview.
Alyssa says she would have. Alyssa says from the ether of the internet that she would have written a note for the shopkeep, but I don't know what it would have said. Alyssa.
I think I can only do it to myself. The shape change.
Yes,
maybe
you can
Teddy
only
could
shape
just
change yourself.
deliver it for her, like her little square.
Yep.
I thought shape change was animals. I thought disguise was the one.
Yeah,
that makes
disguise is people, shape changes animals.
Okay.
I could turn you into a gorilla and you could go get the books.
That helps.
I'm just a gorilla here to pick up these books.
Oh, okay. Alyssa is writing
I mean,
thank
that
you
makes sense
letters
to me.
for the apothecary.
Okay.
Because of course she is.
um,
I feel like each book has a thank you letter tucked into it.
yeah, I'll
They're
go
all
get
different.
the potions for sure.
All right, yeah. So, Kellum, you bring a box of books down. The door
Mhm.
cracks. The apothecary looks at you awkwardly.
Yeah, you can't go there either.
Oh,
Give me a persuasion roll, Kellum.
you don't understand. I had to.
Actually, okay, so I can go to the potion shop looking like me because I haven't
Yeah,
screwed anything
He
up.
hasn't
looking
seen
like-
anything. Kellum is there now. because he has completely forgotten the worst joke in the series.
Come as a bird.
Nice to know
13.
now.
13.
Mhm.
They'll look at you and just be like, "No funny business."
No funny business.
He
That
raises
was-
one eyebrow.
I know.
What about a little funny business?
Oh yeah, yeah. So how could I have forgotten this whole thing? I cannot believe I'm showing my face. Jesus Christ. I didn't mean that, what I said there earlier. I just was trying to get out of the situation.
Why don't you come in and we'll talk about what you did mean?
Jesus.
Remember, he's like 80
Yeah.
and spindly.
That is so sweet, you wrinkly little Spider-Man. But
I am dropping a GM Benny because I feel like, though I can always add something to the scene, I think this is going to cost me a Benny. Just out of fairness.
okay.
You hear from down the street, "Hey, Kellum, what you doing down there, man? I didn't think you'd be here." And Dad Bod Dave is walking up towards you.
I was just about to say that I am actually with someone now.
Wait, you're with someone?
I don't mind.
So, Dave.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Kellum, as he goes and like wraps an arm around you.
Hey. Oh, God.
Oh. He kind of looks, he's like, "Oh, God, I'm blanking on his name, on the apothecary's name. You know my friend the apothecary."
I do.
It was Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, thank you. So, hey, Ezekiel. Look, Kellum, Ezekiel, I didn't know you two were friends. Ezekiel looks him dead in the eye. "Yeah, we are."
There was a time where we were moving to a point of closeness, and now we drifted apart, and I met you.
Give me a persuasion roll.
And I haven't looked back since. Pumpkin. Doll, angel, baby.
Sue is just really confused.
Sue is turning a corner with books as this happens.
5.
5. All right. You're in a social conflict, by the way. But here's the real thing and the real kicker. You're in a 3-way social conflict.
Mm-hmm. Of course I am.
So
Great.
we got
It's like the Hangover Part 2.
we got Ezekiel.
I remember
we got
when
Dave, and we got Kellum.
an
Kellum
old-
got 1 point.
a muscle dwarf and an old man.
Ezekiel's, not great. He only has a D4, but oh my god. Okay, good. It almost aced 3 times. That's an 11. And Dave. Ooh, Dave didn't get a point. So Dave will just be like, "Oh yeah, drifting away. What drifted you back over to E's door? Do you know why I call him E?"
I would love to know, though.
Ezekiel's just,
Is it because his name starts with E?
are you saying that from the alley? Like,
Are we doing riddles?
I mean, that's the only reason you call him E is because his name starts with an E.
they both laugh and then like both side eye look at each other.
Yeah, I didn't think so. What is it like?
No.
Ecstasy, erotic, like
Yeah, I used to sell Dave some stuff when he was young Dave.
Um,
Oh my god, Ezekiel and the exploding die.
I cannot believe this is happening. I came here for actually some potions because I am an adventurer and I need them.
Okay, give me a persuasion check. Dave is bombing too. He is not keeping his composure.
But Callum, love is the biggest adventure of all.
Love is a battlefield.
I was gonna say, Sue, you could support Kellum or Dave or
I am
Ezekiel.
going to use a Benny on that though.
I want to support Dave
Okay, I know what Dave's last role was. How are you helping Dave?
I'm Bennying
by
that.
saying love is the biggest adventure of all.
All right, yeah, give me a persuasion check.
Sue, if you get me in a three-way with an old man and a muscle dwarf,
No, just the one. Just the one.
Just the one three-way?
just
No, just him and you. Just you and Dave.
oh, I
I
mean,
want to support your relationship.
We have lost viewers heavily, and I
God.
am fine with that. I'm just going where the adventure takes us.
Oh Lord. So I am failing, actually. That is that.
Right. It's just Tina now. It's just Tina.
I got a 5.
Oh, cool. That gives Dave a point.
We lost viewers. It's the storyline.
It's fine. It's super awkward, but I write it out.
That's
All
what.
right. God damn it. All right. So Ezekiel will finally just go, well, you know where my door is, Dave. Oh my god, can this D4 not land on a 4 for once? Alright,
I don't know what's happening.
Dave just kind of glares and he's like, I'll keep that in mind, E.
So now that that's taken care of, about that business I came here for.
Oh, you need one more roll, Kellum. I need your final roll.
Okay.
Just so I have the final outcome for this.
That's a 2.
Wow. So Dave got higher than you. Surprisingly. Okay. There's a I need to go give my child a teddy bear, apparently.
Wait, before you're gonna tell us the.
And Ezekiel walks away.
I don't know if I can handle this.
Oh, Alyssa, please get here. I can't handle this right now. I need an escape.
That conversation, that's a weird thing to say.
And I'm not trying to get you into a 3-way. I think you and Dave should just go steady.
We are. I think we are. We are, right?
Yeah.
So,
So
I'm supporting your relationship
yeah,
by
it's gonna-
supporting Dave.
I mean, we're going pretty steady. We've had a few dates now.
yeah. You've had 2 dates, like at
He
least in
seems
game.
really nice.
He is very nice.
And I'm pretty sure you can get him to do whatever you want if you try real hard. So he seems more useful than the other guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I 100% agree with you there. No offense. Yeah, I just really need your services right now, not to service.
Ezekiel is going to like full body blush and go.
Oh
He goes
no! I just
And
can't.
Dave is just gonna go, I can't believe you said that, and start walking away.
Dave, no, come back.
It's fine. We'll talk when I'm less heated.
Nothing has ever happened. I don't want it to. Please, for the love of God. Can I just have the potions and leave now? Please.
Oh, talk to Donovan. You were willing to have a relationship in one of my games.
Oh Lord.
Instant
Um,
regret.
do I have to? I have to go back there to get these potions, huh?
You do. And I
Come
mean,
back out of
this
there!
guy. Here's the thing, Kellum. This guy and his potions are needed to basically save the city. You don't know
Oh,
what would happen if you don't.
what are you like a
You
simp now?
you might offend him.
Do you need me to go talk to him?
Yeah,
I'm very nice.
it's okay. I'll just knock him out and take the potions.
All right.
Just
So you
um,
turn to Sue, say, "I'll just knock him out and take the potions." Walk in, and we cut to Thandaic. We're not showing what's happening in there. I don't know
Thank-
what y'all think you're smoking.
thank God. I don't need that mental image.
We went right to the edge of my comfort zone. Thandaic, where are you currently?
Um, well, most of the administrative stuff is all taken care of.
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything needed to be taken care of at the offices. So honestly, I kind of want to see if I can get a closer look at that chamber where Queen
Ooh.
Buggy is. So
There
I can.
is the one thing. Oh, no, that's right. You guys got paperwork to cover the costs.
Yes.
So I will ask you one very vital question. You already got them to sign up. But what's the prize for winning?
I figured that was covered by with the paperwork.
That's just the paperwork to have it.
Interesting.
Wait,
Like permits and stuff.
we had a there was something that we had to do an entrance fee thing because we were supposed to be gathering money from all of the taverns that are participating.
We were going to be doing that to cover the costs to take care of the licenses, but since that's taken care of,
You guys haven't.
right? It hasn't been important yet. So honestly, we could probably put together. Oh man, we need to get a list for the paperwork on this, but well, really, we could probably put together like some kind of like city. Like it's like a Michelin 5-star kind of thing, or you like have this like really exquisite, like this is the best beer in the city, certified by the city kind of thing.
Well, if that's the case, you probably need some very high-profile judges, don't you?
Oh boy.
Like for that to hold some water. Because right now you're just some schmuck with a tavern who's saying it's good.
Oh, and they should get a froyo a day for a year.
We can't afford that.
It's eggs.
But no, see, if they're in our tavern, then they will buy other things in addition to the froyo, like
Oh.
Tums.
That's true. I'm going to go ahead and say that we probably did talk to Alyssa about this before she went off to take care of her business earlier in the day. And through the ether of the interwebs, I have been gifted with the knowledge of Volo still owes us.
Yeah. I'm about to do what I did with my actual D&D group of they had, because we're using the Acquisitions Incorporated book too, and there's like company roles and one's a secretary that gets like a flip crystal, which is a cell phone sending stone, like it can go to different ones, and I just ended up giving it to all of them when he had to leave the game. I'm probably gonna eventually just give you guys cell phone crystals.
Yeah, if we're gunning for judges, I think Volo is a good candidate, and he probably knows other good candidates to be able to dip
Yeah.
into as well.
Yeah, you guys know where Volo hangs out.
Yeah.
So is that where you're heading?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head over there and give him an old talking to.
All right. I'm gonna quickly give Volo a vigor check to see if he's drunk. All right, a basic success, so he only has one fatigue.
Like the good place. Like
Unforking believable.
Unbelievable. I'm
All
excited.
right.
I haven't started watching the new season of Veronica Mars.
It's so good.
Is
Oh,
it?
really?
I just finished it and it's real good.
I love her.
All right. We're going to get so sidetracked. Uh, so, Thandaic, it's the afternoon
Yep.
on, like, you got 6 days. So, it's like a Sunday afternoon equivalent. The yawning portal isn't super busy.
Yeah,
You're
fair
gonna have the drunks here. You'll
Oh,
have the occasional guy who's like finished getting hammered, who had like third watch, and he's just like, those guardsmen are there kind of finishing up, and they're plastered so that they can pass out in the middle of the day so they can be awake for third watch.
Yeah, makes sense.
But you hear from the rafters, "My friend, the dwarven one. Hello."
Hi, Volo.
Why, yes. Turning to like no one, but there's like some drunks next to him. He remembers my name.
Yeah, let's make our way up that staircase.
What brings you here?
Well, I wanted to talk to you, actually.
Oh, good. Sit. Have a drink. Open a tap. I will talk to the barkeep and get you a drink, my friend.
I'm all right. I am staying away from drinking for the next couple days.
No, it is fine. I have already been drinking.
I can see that. It's all right.
There are like 5 empty tankards at his table. It is.
Okay.
If you do not physically stop him, he will go.
I mean, I won't stop him from going, but I'm not going to be inclined to drink what he brings back.
Okay, that's fine. He comes back with 2 frosty. They're not even frosty. They're like purple foam with like sparkly bubbles coming off of it. I have brought libations.
Oh, all right, libations. Sure.
I'll tell you a secret. I bought 3.
Oh, did you? That's
But I am only carrying 2. It is a magic trick. But my friend, and he doesn't put one in front of you. He just sets them both in front of him anyways.
yeah, fair enough.
What brings you here on my drinking day?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about your drinking day for next week, actually.
Oh, good. I will let you in on another secret. Every day is a drinking day for me. I don't wait for the secrets either. I divulge them immediately. It catches them off guard. It is my razor wit.
Well, that is very convenient then, because on Saturday, I think I have a great place for you to exercise your drinking day activities.
Oh, that is the day of the festival.
Yes.
There are many places to exercise my wit. Would this be a showcase of my talents and I don't know the word?
Less of a showcase of you, but you get to participate in the showcasing of many fine establishments. You get to go to one place for alcohol from all over the city.
You almost lost me when you said it wasn't about me. But you got me back when you said alcohol all over the city, and I don't have to walk.
Exactly.
I'll let you in on a secret. I'm a fucking wizard. I fly.
That's impressive. I wish I could do that, but I
I
need
bet
to...
you do.
That's the pitch. We want to be able to bring you in. You're recognizable. People like you, so we can put your face forward.
They really do. I love this idea. Oh, look at the time. I need to get going, but I'll see you Tuesday. Oh, by the way, I didn't even ask where. I still have my faculties.
This is over at the Froyo shop in the north end of the city.
A
We have
froyo shop?
we have craft in the back. We're working on that. Don't worry.
Your work. Oh, this is that dump I pawned off on you. Okay, I will leave.
But before you go, do you have anybody else you know that would be able to participate as well? People that that the city knows but aren't as well known as you.
Give me a persuasion check.
Ooh, that was close. That's Benny. That one of the two. Ah, damn. With that eye scar, it's not going through. I'll drop one more Benny on it.
I got a crit fail in the chamber.
There it is. That is a 4.
All right. I definitely know people, and some of them still like me. I'll ask around.
Thank you so much, and make sure to let us know before Saturday so that we can make all the arrangements and let people know who's going to be there.
You should write this down.
I will. I thought you were going to leave and then talk to them, but if you're going to tell me, then I will write these down.
No, like, write down what I should do. I'm gonna fucking forget. I don't know. I hold my liquor well, but I am hammered, dwarf. Hammered.
That's a fair
Dwarf.
point.
My razor wit again.
I will just grab I'm just gonna find something nearby, literally anything, and just like grab some ink and then just like scroll down quick directions.
Very well. I will do my best to help.
Thank you very much, Volo.
As he lets it out to everyone and no one's listening. Let it be known that Volo supports small businesses. And he's doing that near the balcony and just flips over the balcony.
Whoa. Oh, okay.
He's floating. I told you I'm a fucking wizard.
All right. Well, good luck for your activities for the rest of the
As
day.
he's floating down, and good luck with that. As behind you is a barkeep with a slip of paper.
Oh, God.
He said you'd cover his tab.
I never said that.
Wow, that sucks. And he just hands you a piece of paper.
Volo comes in here often enough that you know that he does this to other people, right? This isn't a new thing.
Give me a persuasion check.
That is a 4.
Good. Yeah. Oh, Jesus, I don't want to piss off a wizard when he's drunk.
You guys can just get him next time. It's fine.
You look tough. Yeah, we'll just put it on his next tab. He won't notice. Rip. As you see 100 gold on the receipt.
All right.
You hear down at the doorway, "Peace out, bitches!" As he is floating away.
Easy. All right. Judges acquired.
Douchey drunk Gandalf is my Volo. And I actually like my choice.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I approve of it. Yeah.
Alright. So you have Volo. You can decide whether or not, how much you trust he's going to get quality judges for the rest of the judges.
Quality isn't the most important thing. Because if we can basically just get the judges to decide and the city to certify that ruling, then that's all we really need to get people to go to their shops. But the more important thing is to get people that people know. That's the good thing. I don't care who wins. It's all front. It doesn't matter.
All right. All right, then. I wish I knew how close Alyssa was.
She's important.
But yeah, so we now cut back to Kellum. Give me a thievery check to just encompass your entire plan of getting out of there.
I'm not going in, by the way. I'm staying outside.
I had a feeling.
Alyssa is the glitter glue that holds all the crazy together.
She is. She really is.
It's very true.
All right. So what'd you get, Kellum? You are muted, so we
Yeah,
can't hear you.
I accidentally did that. I'm using a Benny.
All right.
The first one because I am untrained. And I got a 3. It's -2 for unskilled, right?
Yep.
I got a 3.
All right. So Kellum, we don't.
I mean,
We are
can I help
100%
them out here?
not covering what happened.
Oh yeah, no, good.
But you will very quickly get out. All you had to do is make sure he's not pissed. He's not like the potion doesn't appear. He still has to make it.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, you're whatever goes for a shirt for you that you're currently wearing. It's like a little ripped and slightly untucked and stuff. You definitely had a bit of a struggle to get out of there, but you do.
Okay, good.
We don't need to discuss what happened.
Okay, so I've got the potions. We'll just never speak of it again.
You have to get the potions tomorrow. He still has to brew them.
But right, okay. Well, someone else can go pick them up. That is fine.
Gloves is in the alley judging you.
I didn't want to, okay?
She's like paging through the and she looks up and she's like, "So, how did it go?"
He's making the potions. Everything's fine.
Okay. Do I need to go kill someone?
No, maybe not until he's done with the potions.
Okay, so tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe tomorrow you can pick him up and just kill him. No, we're not gonna kill him. It's okay.
What?
No, we shouldn't kill him.
Why would you do that to me?
Alyssa would hate that. So, gloves, don't judge me. Let's go.
Appearing through a wisp of haze is Teddy's face. I was sent because Alyssa feels like you're planning on doing something naughty.
Yeah.
I would never.
You sure?
No, I'm lying.
No, I'm lying.
Damn it, Teddy. You're too cute to lie to.
That's my primary function. And he starts to disappear.
So Dave is pissed.
Yeah, I was going to say, so recap of things. You guys now have Volo out in the wild to hopefully get other judges.
Okay.
In a day, you can pick up the potion, at which point you still have 5 days. Basically, everything else for that plan just needs to wait for Alyssa to finish work and the festival to actually happen. However, now Kellum has a problem. Dad bod Dave's feelings got hurt. And there is no safe.
I want for that to happen.
And Kellum, there is no safe word for the heart.
I know. I need to go talk to him. I think it's important.
Right.
So,
are you going alone, or are you going to try and do a sweeping romantic gesture with your friends' help?
Can I do that?
You talk with your friends and get them to help you out. If you can come up with a sweeping romantic gesture, what's the difference between that and coming up with a battle plan?
Well, I feel like Alyssa would be important for that.
Oh, I know. Does he want anybody dead?
See, that is a good thought. We
Other than you, because I won't.
Yeah, thank you. I would hate if that were something that you would do. That would be very
Of
sad.
course not. You're my friend. I love you.
I love you too. So, but maybe that is our second option. I think we should see what Alyssa says. That is a great plan B. Um, but the less people we go, I think the better chance we have of our business succeeding.
Are you sure? Because like
Now,
could
I
just get rid of some competitors.
now I am gonna cover one thing for you, Kellum. Or actually,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Are the
Yeah.
only dates you've been on the two that happened in campaign? Because time has moved and we don't see everything.
Yeah, I would think not, probably.
You guys have gone on other dates?
Yeah, I would think so.
Well, then while Kellum is super sad, we have to have a sappy music flashback montage of all your dates,
Oh, we do. We
which
should.
will help you have retroactively learned things that Dave likes.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Okay.
So it's a dramatic task to get info that might help you about Dave. It's basically researching in the past.
I like
Okay.
However, here is the thing I will say. These are dates with Kellum and Dave. If Kellum needs help to be assisted, you will have to drop a Benny to have inserted yourself in the scene in some way where you have helped the date from this flashback help go in. I will definitely say adding yourself to one of Kellum's dates or having done something retroactively to help 100% needs a Benny.
I mean, he's probably not great with dating, let's be honest. He lived in the woods by himself with a fox for a while.
So Kellum, and here's where my secret sauce comes in of we're gonna mutate this with the interludes where each suit tells us the theme of the date. So you get to interlude and tell us how you interpret that for each date, like the setting, what you guys did, and then we do the roll.
Okay.
So the first one is diamonds, which is desire.
Ooh.
This is like things you want, things that are nice.
or bouquet.
Hmm.
Oh,
So one day, while he was like out doing things, I think that Kellum went to his little market area stall and decorated the and cleaned everything and made it really nice so that his desire to be have his business like succeed and be doing really well, like, and like a romantic kind gesture, like, I don't know, what is Dave like?
well, no, that's the thing. You're gonna find out things he likes.
Okay,
That's also the whole point of dating, right?
right,
All right,
right.
so we've established as a druid you can use survival for arts and crafts.
Okay,
So you can survival your arts and crafts.
yes, good, because I have an idea. I am going somewhere with this, hopefully.
I also feel like with these weird transmuted rules we keep coming up, eventually we're just gonna have a book for savage rom-coms.
Okay, so 5. What I'm going to do for starters is I'm going to find like plants and viney things that maybe have like big white glowing like moonflowers or something, right? And I'm going to, since it's an outdoor kind of setup, every little like pole and support structure, I'm just going to use my magic to try to help the plants grow, maybe.
Nice. Yeah, no, that's 100%. Again, this is
Yeah.
very simple. It's not a dramatic task for one date. This whole
Right.
card is one date. And you succeeded. He likes it. A
Okay.
raise will mean he loves it.
Right.
But he likes it. And it goes. And you guys bond a little bit.
Okay.
All right, more desire. Apparently, this is a relationship of desire.
Apparently. So that's done. I am going to, let's see. He likes the leather, so I'm going to go get Kellum a leather outfit that I think he will approve of.
Nice. You get to have a persuasion roll. Okay? But for every for every 5 gold you spend, you can give yourself a +1 for how nice of an outfit you got.
Okay. And I'm thinking it's something that maybe is not to be worn in public, but is something that he like desires, you know? And we don't even have to go into what
we go into like kind into you walking into like a leathersmith shop, quote unquote, and then going up to Dave in like a trench coat, and then it just shows the back as you take off, like open the trench coat.
I don't even know. Oh, a flogger, that's like a thing, right?
Yeah.
Thank you thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a short multi-ended whip.
Okay.
It's
right,
like a beating tassel.
a hot dog eating mask. Nope. So that's hilarious.
Oh, we have to switch our view because Alyssa's camera just came up. And I don't have to move everyone. It worked.
Yay!
We did it.
Sorry, I'll just be another second, but I'm here.
No, it's fine.
So I got a 13.
All right. Oh, a 13. Oh, he loves it.
Yay.
You can Z-snap that one. Like, oh, damn. All right, because what this is you got to get 6 successes and 4 cards. You are at 4 successes.
Yes. Okay.
Date 3 of this is love.
No.
Love. Okay.
So this is actual, like, romance, not desire.
Right. Good. So Kellum is going to use his shapeshift for this one, I think. So I'm going to make my faith roll.
All right. Well, that's the thing is, what are you shape-shifting into? The faith roll will definitely determine how good, since you're using your magic to help you with this one.
I'm going to shapeshift into a Pegasus. Or some sort of winged mountable griffin.
Yeah, a griffin. Griffin is super dwarven. Give me a faith roll. As it's like, there's cut to this thing of like, you guys are sitting on a park bench feeding pigeons. It's like, Callum, you know I've never gotten to do. What is it, Dave? Ride a Pegasus. Cut to, yeah! Never-ending story style. Give me a faith roll. What'd you get?
5.
A 5. All right. One last date. Good. It was not clubs. This is triumph. This is a victory.
Ooh.
I don't know how that works with a date, but that's on you, not me.
I have an idea. Let's see. Let me look at my sheet here. I'm going to make it a romantic game of hide and seek using stealth.
Oh, yes.
And we're going to do it in like a hedge maze.
Yes.
When he catches me, I'll be in a private place and maybe I'll make the hedge grow over so it closes and we can like.
Mm-hmm. He's like, I caught you, and then it like starts to grow over, and the final hole's a heart.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Oh, you guys are so cute.
Give me a stealth check. If you succeed, you're good. You got.
Oh God, I think I do. I have another Benny? No, I don't.
What'd you roll? Because someone else could spend a Benny to come in and assist you.
2.
All right.
I cast darkness.
All right. If you drop a Benny, you're there. Sue was actually lurking the whole time. You can cast your casting skill for darkness. If you get a raise, it's a +2. If you succeed, it's a +1, and someone else will have to help.
I like trip, and he's gonna catch me sooner than I want him to.
Yeah, you're like in the wrong spot.
Yeah, I'm not ready.
And all of a sudden it gets real dark.
All right.
10 plus 1.
I haven't even laid down yet.
I got a 4.
All right. So you're getting a +1. You dim the lights. Things are nice. Did Thandaic or Alyssa help with this date? This must have been like your big date.
I mean, yeah, I feel like
Would.
I feel like the hedge maze is probably public, so like I have to like try to keep people from being in there for
Yeah.
this, Thandaic could help me with that.
Guard the Ed.
Yeah.
So up to this point, I was running it that Thandaic still thinks this is purely a business transaction and has no idea that you guys are together.
Right. Oh, God.
That's fine. Alyssa said she would help you. You want to drop a Benny? You got 3 Bennies, Alyssa. You can.
Yeah, okay.
Yay. Hey, Alyssa, welcome.
Hello.
Girl.
I was gonna say
Hi.
when this ends, we're doing her intro.
So you want me to roll for this then?
Yeah. How are you helping? And then we determine what you roll.
I feel like she would just have like butterflies in the area, kind of just
Oh yeah.
making.
So it's just a faith roll. If you succeed,
Yeah. Heck
he
yeah.
gets the +1 he needs.
And then you kiss a girl. Wow, wow.
It's a 7.
Yes. Just barely. He's just like, Callum, really? It closes in a heart. That's so. Oh, getting yeah. Are those butterflies? Oh, Callum.
And they're glittery butterflies, by the way. They glitter.
Yeah. Nice with like little rainbow trails. Just, and it
That's
goes.
the
Oh,
perfect
Callum.
lighting.
You hear, "Oh, Callum," as the dim light fades to full darkness.
Oh, God.
And yeah, Kel, I think even through our storytelling, you have a good idea of the things Dave likes.
Right.
Dave's actually a romantic. If you haven't been able to tell yet.
Yeah. I am going to shapeshift and fly up to Dave's room and windowsill and tap with my beak and leave a note.
All right. Yeah. Dave is there with like several mementos. He has a small clipping of the flowers you grew at
And
his.
I was gonna say, with the note is one of the like moon blossoms.
Oh, yes.
And so the note says, meet me where we first knew.
All right.
And I will fly to the place in the hedge maze where all of that happened.
Yes. All right. Yeah, give me a persuasion check with +2 for the letter.
Okay. Eight.
You get a +2 to all social interactions in that hedge
Oh
maze
wait,
with
actually
Dave.
10. Actually,
It-
'Cause I had
if you
to-
hit a 12, it'd be a +3. I could probably
right.
leave it
Oh
at
yeah,
+2.
yeah. Never mind. Sorry.
But you get a +2 to all social interactions tonight with him in the hedge maze.
Okay. Good. And so I assume he shows.
Well, there's a potential thing that could go wrong. It's a maze. He might get
Yeah.
lost.
He might get lost. But I tell everyone about, or I tell Sue, I explain like kind of the situation that I think just happened and like all of that and what that he's pissed and what I'm planning to do. Really,
All right.
to
What
listen to like everyone. I
do
tell
you
everyone
guys
that.
do anything to help Kellum? Like, is there any bigger plan then? And this isn't spang a bang. We're not like warping with time and
Oh, I
jumping
feel like
through
Alyssa's
things.
definitely helping then. If it's not Pennywise,
Yeah, yeah.
Alyssa's on board with
I don't know
romantic
how much
stuff.
of you missed. That was literally a flashback. So to insert yourself into date flashbacks for him, I said it was a Benny.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Alyssa's definitely on board with romantic stuff. Kellen probably told her, and she was just like, "I'm on board. Let's get this done."
Yeah, and I'll explain like what happened, and I'm like, so in order to get the potions, there's this whole situation that happened that I didn't want to happen, and it just keeps coming back to bite me in the ass, and now he's pissed, and I really just want to help the city, and I really like him, so I need help.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, Callum, don't worry. We've got you.
I also 100% my heart, and this isn't telling viewers to spend money. I want to give you Benny so hard for this.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to like, I've got elemental manipulation now.
Oh, nice. What are you doing?
So, um, I'm going to have like little flames that are shaped like hearts, like kind of float through the maze. And whenever I see them going the wrong direction, like a little floating heart will appear in the right direction. I'm like watching from like above so I can see the whole maze
Yeah.
on a tall building across the way.
Oh yes, give me your roll. I forget what you roll for magic.
I feel like while she's doing that, Alyssa would probably get her favorite strawberry cake, the one they were supposed to get, so that they can have it wherever they are, and
Alyssa,
help him set up a nice table.
Alyssa, give me a persuasion roll.
I'm like, the real cake, like the real one, this one's not gonna come to life and try to kill us.
I got a 17.
The 5.
Oh, it's a 5. No, a 5's a success. Remember, a 4 is a success.
Right.
That just means you don't have to pay for it. You tell Puff and Stuff
You're
about
right,
this,
you're right.
and they have created little enchanted white chocolate Kellum and Dave's that are dancing on top of the cake.
That's all they will do, though. That's all they'll do
Yeah,
is dance.
yeah, no, it's
That's
like a
them
wind
making
up.
sure.
I mean, we've heard stories about Dave, but we don't make those kind of cakes.
Yes, of course. Wait, what?
Oh, it's fine, Alyssa. It's fine.
Okay.
I definitely don't want those chocolate things doing that.
I don't understand.
And Thandaic is just at the office, like at the tavern, just like, why isn't anyone at work? Like, does Thandaic still just think it's a business situation?
Until it's like absolutely unavoidable for him to figure it out. It's just all gone over his head because he's focused on doing other stuff. He has no clue.
That's amazing, and I do love that.
Right. And honestly, with Alyssa and Sue being Kellum's girlfriends, like obviously.
Oh yeah.
You know,
So here's the thing. There's a shot, you wouldn't see this, but Dave reads the letter, and you see a shot of an arm grab Chaps off of a hook, and then grab a small pot, like a planting pot, off a windowsill. And Dave starts rushing.
Yay.
Just running through the streets towards this place.
Because I don't think Kellum's ever told Dave what all of this is about, and I think that's how.
That's the thing. Dave doesn't know about the brain bugs or anything.
Right, and I think now I'm going to explain why it's so important that he got those potions and why things had to happen that way. Like,
so he rushes and he goes, and he rolled an 8, but I love your idea, Sue. So he's actually gonna like kind of get a little lost, and little flames are gonna redirect him. And Kellum, you're there, and it's this little round table with a red checkered cloth and a couple chairs. And there's this beautiful strawberry sponge cake with like a cream filling in the center and a ring of strawberries around it. And Kellum and Dad Bod Dave like kind of dancing, and Dave's like dipping Kellum.
I brought vanilla Frogo to go with the strawberry cake.
Man,
Not the eggs.
I really wish I put in the thing where viewers could just start music playing. Because I'm already thinking, like, I'm probably not going to monetize the series on YouTube. It's mainly for Strip or for Twitch. But you get there, and Dave is just, you knew it here, too, as he comes in.
I did, and I'm so sorry that you had to see that. That was...
I don't care, Kelly. I don't care. There's been something I've been needing to tell you, too. We believe different things. You're an elf. I'm a dwarf. You're nature and all of that. I brew beer, but my family, they smith. It's metal, and it's plants, and we shouldn't work, but I think we do. And Callum, and he gets down on one knee. This isn't. I hope you like it. And he holds up a little planter, and he's grown this little shrub that's created a little vine that has naturally grown into a ring.
Oh my god, like a little bonsai ring.
Little hearts float above you guys.
I think that yes, I love it. Of course, I'll take it.
You know what I'm asking, right,
Yes.
Kelly?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, very. But I have to tell you something first. It's important. Like, because all of this may not matter if I don't succeed at what we're trying to do.
What could matter more than this?
There's something terrible happening in the city.
And then we start to fade as you do.
Right. I fill him
You
in.
have unlocked companion Dave.
Yay!
Yay.
Congratulations.
I felt after that montage, I was like, I gotta do it. I gotta have him propose. I was like, what better than to like make a plant proposal ring?
Yeah, I love it. And so I kind of was thinking that maybe Kellum had an idea that that was going to happen because he said the place that you knew. And he has gloves come up and drop a little box on the table, and it's actually like a elven like gem made on like mithril silver that like belonged to his family, you know?
Nice. And he'll just shock and be like, you always gotta outdo me, don't you, Kelly?
But it's just like an old family.
Oh, yeah.
Like maybe it's
Yeah.
not like maybe it was his mom's and it's been like, and it was her grandmother's. It's like tarnished and not a super nice ring by any means, you know, but it is his
Yeah,
family.
you know that tarnished mithril.
Yeah. I mean, or some
You know that metal.
elven metal. I have no
A
idea.
little scratched.
All right.
Oh, yay.
So, do the girlfriends come in just like hugging them, or what are you two doing since you were watching this?
I feel like she's watching from a distance. She's ugly crying. She's like tapping her eyes with her like rainbow pastel handkerchief.
I'm still watching from afar, but I'm totally spying on them. And so the little hearts turn into little fireworks.
Yay. So yeah, I love that. I think that that is cute. I have a companion now. I would definitely tell him everything, and if Alyssa and Sue are there, like I don't think it's gonna be like,
Dave's on board.
okay. Awesome. I'm like, good, because we really need for this to work, or we're all going to have to leave
And
here.
And I will let you know, Dave is a bit of a burly beast. Dude's got a D8 vigor and a brawler. Oh, and he's brawny.
That's what makes him so much fun.
So that's a 4, 5, 6. He has an 8 toughness.
Yes.
Everything else on him is a 6. He originally had a D4 spirit, but Callum, you bumped it up.
Yeah.
He lifted his love up to where he belongs.
Belonged.
See, Fanny, this is how you have a successful relationship.
Yeah, I was gonna
Work-
say, are you guys like taking a party to the Froyo place, or like Kellum and
Well, Alyssa's hosting a party for
Right.
sure.
So that's when everybody bursts into the tavern, where Thandaic doesn't know that they were even dating.
Right.
I'm like
It's wonderful,
hugging everybody.
We're engaged. Oh.
So wonderful.
I shake Teddy so he burst into confusion.
I have to cast Teddy for that to happen.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What? Why is Jeff pink?
Oh, that happened.
Yeah, you
Cupcakes. Oh, hooray, cupcakes.
you missed that.
Okay.
So, Sue, I was working very hard, and these two were so kind to get me some enchanted cupcakes, and Jeff had one.
It was delicious. I like fruit now.
And so now Jeff is a friend of LaRue.
But
Oh, yeah. Oh, don't worry, Sue. I'm still an agent of destruction, but like I'm also a little good now.
Okay. I mean, that's what I was going for anyway. So
People change.
Isn't his hair cool?
You're
She's
not-
just gonna poke his hair a little bit.
LaRue is pretty cool.
I'm feeling a little judged here. Just saying.
I'm not. I'm
gonna go
judging
make
you.
some froyo and forget my crippling anxiety.
Yeah.
Please do. Your froyo is fantastic these days.
Yeah.
good.
Fantastic. So this is happening, and I was wondering, it's gonna be quite some time before we probably actually get a chance to have a marriage. But if we do, when we do, will you be my best man? Yay!
Oh, yes, yeah, of course.
That's awesome. Okay. So yeah, this is happening.
As Dave like gets real close to you, then Dave can just be like, "Hey man, I get it. I know he's one of your good friends. I'm gonna take care of him. Okay? I appreciate you saying yes. I know not everybody in the clans would get me. You know, dating an elf. It's unorthodox, but love is love, right?
Yeah, absolutely, sure.
I feel like Alyssa would like lean to Kellum. I thought you were a half elf.
I am.
As far as a
Okay.
dwarf's concerned, that's an elf.
All
I
right.
just wanted to check because I don't understand this a little bit. Not that you're any less elfy than I find you way more elfy than I am.
It's just because I lived in the woods for so long.
I assume that's what elves normally do. That's what my family did. I just didn't do it as much.
Oh man,
It's okay. You're still Elfie.
I totally
can say
didn't
that
think to
word.
tell my parents first. Oh,
Oh.
we'll figure that out after the festival.
Your parents are gonna kill me, by the way.
Not if we save them.
Yeah, see,
Ah.
right? Right.
See,
So-
that would have been a perfectly acceptable solution, Fanny.
You know what? I feel like I would call the
Parents killing you.
Pixie Punk's lead singer, Wincy? Is that
Yep.
it?
Wincy Rotten.
Wincy Rotten, and I'm gonna get her to bring her band over for our little party and
Yeah, give
perform.
me a persuasion check or an investigation check. Those would be how you get in touch with them.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh, Kelly, it's cool. Remember, he was part of like the punk scene for a while.
Oh,
I-
right.
I know a few tricks, and he goes and he makes an arcane sigil out of sugar.
Aw.
And after a couple minutes, you just hear, Oi!
And we, of course, open the door. Come in. It's
That was like very obviously them pounding too.
right.
As
Come on.
comes in a full-on punk band. Now, granted, it is Wincy Rotten, her bassist Bug Poppins,
Bug Poppins, the bassist.
their guitarist
So cute.
Beeswax, and their drummer Flea, who is literally a flea.
Oh my god! I'm in love with them. I mean, the flea's a little gross, but that's okay.
Only he's like a dire flea, so he's like about that big. He's like about the size of a ping pong ball.
That's horrifying.
It's really gross, but
Mhm.
yeah, he can play instruments, so that's
All
pretty.
right. We got a call about a gig. Hey, Dave. And yeah, they all kind of sound like this because they're tiny, but trying to be tough. And Flea just sounds like and kind of foams a little whenever it tries to talk.
I haven't.
So
Yeah, that's Flea. We have to feed him blood. Metal.
I'm gonna ask Dan Dig how it went with
How
both.
do they feel about Blood Froyo?
Super excited.
No.
We have tons of old bacon froyo and stuff back there. Let's just give them that.
Wait,
Sue,
there's
in the
bacon
back of
Froyo?
your mind, you hear, "Hey, girl, I like the way you think."
Cool. Who are
Uh,
you? Oh, cool.
a telepathic giant flea.
That plays drums. Yeah.
That plays drums. That's awesome.
Fair.
You see, when I go just completely nuts, you get things like that, and maybe the most romantic RP scene I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, that was so nice. That was. So I think that. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask Thandek how it went with Volo, actually.
Well, he's still Volo, so it went about as well as you might expect.
Okay, point. Yeah.
He said that he's going out to look for other people. That he
There's a
that-
knocking at the door,
oh,
and it's
hello.
like this staggering knocking.
I think Alyssa's gonna open the door.
Why are more people showing up? It's like the middle of the night.
My
It's a
party
tavern.
senses
It's a
were
party.
tingling as Volo floats his way in.
Oh, okay. And then she moves out of the way a little bit.
Welcome to our engagement party, and this is at the Frogo Tavern or the Frogo Tavern, right?
Yeah, the frozen goat.
Why am I saying the Frogo Tavern?
I mean, it really is the Frogo Tavern.
Yeah.
It just has a name.
Right.
That is also Frogo.
So the frozen goat and Bolo comes in.
Yeah, Volo shows up.
Speak of the devil.
Mainly he was coming to, talk to Thandaic, but, he overhears that there's any kind of party. He assumes there'll be drinking, and then it's like, hey, I'm here for the party.
Yeah.
Hi, Volo.
We're testing our
Hi.
floats.
Will that mess you up?
Yes.
Well, then I'm down.
So yeah, I think this is fun. I want
Give a
to-
wizard neon sunglasses, and it's my Volo.
No, that's my Volo.
I'm thinking of those like shutter glasses where it's just like
He has
Actually
detect party
open and
permacast
close.
on his hat.
Not the good ones that don't have the shutters that open. The actual ones they actually open and close.
Yeah.
And when he's really drunk, he's just like, "Not right now." Click.
Volo don't need any of your shit. Click.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was too busy blocking out the hater.
Oh, this is me not caring. This is me not caring. As he's like floating.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So the party rages on through the night.
Alyssa didn't drink a drop, by the way. I'm putting that out right
That's
now.
fine. I'm not I am letting you guys party all night
gonna wear
and
my
not roll to see
uniform.
if you screw up your lives.
Good, good. It's
Once.
a celebration.
And yeah, then Donovan, I've seen those drinking rules, because I'm a huge Deadlands Noir fan, but it's also the rules in Lagoon, which is what my other game currently is.
Okay.
But you see, I almost feel like I need a setting rule called Blackout Drunk for this setting. If you critically fail, the scene cuts to black and the GM gets to screw your life up.
And that's worse than he already has, that is.
Hey, Kellum, have I
No,
screwed
this
your
is-
life
this seems
up?
pretty good
You
right
had to
now.
have something bad happen to make the good thing worth it.
Yeah. No, that was great.
I will lord that over you for like a year.
I cannot believe that. I was like, I can't believe I forgot that whole thing happened. And I showed back up there like a complete insane person.
All right. But yeah, so the next morning, everyone wakes up. Kellum and Dave wake up with Fox curled around them like a big
Aw.
bed. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Jeff is 4. All right, Alyssa, you wake up with Volo's arms wrapped around you.
But I didn't even drink it. She's just gonna be like, she's gonna push him off.
What up? You don't like the party? I don't care. And he falls.
Gonna like just hold herself a little bit. Good heavens.
I thought
The
I
mighty Volo has a headache.
That is not how you ask for healing.
Oh, did I touch something? I'm sorry.
Alyssa looks very concerned.
And how many days do we have till the festival now? 4?
4.
For 5, yeah.
No, yesterday was at 5 days because he had that whole thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so 4 days. Really, we can kind of gloss over those days, though, of what other prep do you guys want to do? Now Dave's in on it. Do you guys tell Volo everything?
Oh, God, no.
Volo's gonna, like, chill around. Jeff's gonna come in. It's okay, everybody. It's okay, everybody. I made coffee. Brown froyo.
Yes, actually, that's delicious.
Froyo.
Like a coffee shake.
I know it looks like horrible chocolate, but it's not.
That's exciting. Coffee sounds like a wonderful flavor.
I tried this new thing of adding cream to my froyo.
Oh, that'll make it wonderful.
Mainly because people put it in coffee, but okay.
I think Alyssa's gonna head to the apothecary to go pick up the potions.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God I don't have to do that.
So the apothecary is gonna be
I'll
there.
come with you.
And you go to get the door, like you knock on the door. What do you want? That's all you hear from the other side of the door.
It's me. Is this Ezekiel? You sound a little bit different. Is that a
The
no?
door cracks open.
I think he's a zombie.
You're here for the potions.
Are you all right?
I heard there was a party last night. Was it fun?
I mean, it was enjoyable.
Cool. If we weren't saving a lot of people, I would do this. Here's your potions, I
Oh,
guess.
did you not receive an invite?
Alyssa, give me a notice roll.
Nine.
Ezekiel is very obviously, maybe still a little drunk, very emotionally damaged right now, and quite possibly horribly depressed.
You look so down.
Yeah, I thought I had a chance at something, and then I found out other people felt differently. And
But you are a lovely individual. I don't want you to think any lower of yourself, and I believe in you. I think you're okay.
give
And
me a
you deserve
persuasion
a
roll.
lot better anyway. Sorry, Kellum.
That's fine. Give me a persuasion roll, Alyssa.
On whatever you want. Tell him I'm straight now. I don't care.
I've
10.
had my happy ending. A 10.
10.
Yeah,
Baby.
tell him that Kellum's straight, and that won't get around to Dad Bod Dave.
Yeah.
If I've learned anything from my goddess LaRue, is that everyone deserves happiness, especially you.
Yeah. Look, you're very much getting the feeling of like those incredibly depressing people that are about to just suck you into all their drama, but Alyssa, I'm not sure how she would react to that.
Alyssa would listen because she wants everyone to be happy. She would actually pat him on the shoulder. I'll make tea, and she'll walk in.
Yeah, not a lot of guys have, and then he starts going into his whole sob story as it fades out. But yeah,
And we're drinking tea, and she's just nodding. Oh, you poor thing. And she's listening to everything.
Yeah, he's horribly depressed. He got like the wrong idea. It's been such a long time since someone so youthful as Kellum's been in his life. He thought he had a second chance. I mean, he didn't even mind if Dave would be there, but now that it's official, he feels like he's just a third wheel. And
Oh my God.
Well, that means that now you can focus on your happiness, and you do deserve happiness, Ezekiel.
He was barely a wheel at all. Come on.
She ain't gonna say that. She knows that. She ain't gonna say it.
give me a persuasion roll, Alyssa. Build Ezekiel's confident for a grand romantic gesture.
Spend a penny. It was a 2. Let me spend a penny. A 4.
Yeah. It's true. I was working on a little something. Could you give Kellum a gift for me?
What is it?
It's just a little. So he rummages around, and it's this little statue.
Oh.
It's kind of this like almost hump-shaped looking thing with eyes carved in, a big open mouth in it. You know, kind of like what would almost be like a tribal fertility type statue, minus what's usually a giant area up front.
It's wonderful. You made this yourself.
Yeah.
You are very skilled and talented. Not only do you make potions, you make things like this.
I do.
It's wonderful. You are wonderful.
Just make sure Kellum gets it.
Okay.
He gives you the sword. He's missing several teeth.
Aw.
Oh.
Alright. So, what is then?
Listen to the potions. She wants to check and see if anything's up with that statue.
Nice. Give.
Out of earshot, out of eye shot, please.
Yeah, give
You
me.
want a cursed statue, please.
Give me a notice roll.
A 5.
You hear a liquid like sloshing around inside of it.
You should definitely drink it to find out what it does.
So is it possibly like I mistake it for a statue, but it's a potion bottle?
It's definitely not glass, but it definitely seems to be holding some kind of liquid inside of it.
So it holds a potion, probably.
Likely, given what he's good at.
Okay. All right. And so I'm going to make sure that the banishment potions are secure. How many did we get?
He would have brewed you guys up enough to alter 5 gallons of alcohol.
Okay. I'm only asking because I know I was still supposed to pay gold.
Yeah, it was, I think, 100 gold, but he's distracted right now. You might actually be able to get away with not paying him.
Oh.
But will you?
But will you?
Well, I know he said 100 gold at the beginning, but then he marked it down and he said if we brought the books, he would be 5 gold apiece.
Yes. Oh, that's right. Per bottle. It's 25 gold.
She wouldn't. She would go back and she would make sure he got his money.
Thank you. I figured the favor would help pay for it. Just make sure Kellum gets that by tonight.
I mean, if you want to just pay me, if you want me to pay in favor, that's fine.
Give me a persuasion roll.
No, Alyssa, no.
I'm confused. I don't understand.
Oh.
5.
A 5.
I would like to know what it does.
Do you want it to pay for the potions?
If it does something harmful to my friend,
Oh,
then
it
no.
won't hurt anyone. Physically.
So then, no, I don't want. You can take my money then. You have a wonderful day, though. And I'm gonna walk away with that potion in my pocket.
Okay. Oh, I hope she gives it to him.
But how much
Closes
gold was
the
that? I'm
door.
sorry.
25.
I will subtract that. Thank you. I mean, unless anybody wants to pitch in, but I know Thandaic lost all his money, so I mean, hey.
It was literally how much money you got. It's 0 now.
Yep. 35 gold down the drain.
I would, but it cost me 300 gold to get my hair done.
So now I'm down to 7 gold.
I feel like next arc there's going to be a fantasy hairstylist that's going to come in. All right. So, what are you guys doing? Again, you guys have about 4 days. Now that you've picked up the potions, you really have everything you know you need. You've even technically now met the band that's going to play.
Yeah, I think the only thing that I would want to be able to do is make sure that we have somebody. I guess I could technically fulfill the role, but I'm going to be busy. I want to make sure we have somebody from on the council or somebody in charge of the city that would be able to certify whatever the judges rule is the best tavern, just so we can have that backing as the prize.
Yeah, you could do it. The Dwarven Council would want a dwarf to do it since it's for
I
brewing.
would love to, but I will be in the sewers killing something, so that's probably not.
Then you're going to have to talk a councilman into doing it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm also going to tell Dave to go with Thandaic and help. I'm like, he's gonna need help down there probably, and
Okay, Kelly.
I care about him, and I don't want to lose him too. So
Alyssa definitely needs help down there because she can't fight.
There's something I haven't shown you before, Kelly, but it ain't my first rodeo. Hope I make it back. You're kind of like in his apartment. He opens a closet, and he has battle chaps. They're just greaves that are chaps.
yes,
Like metal greaves.
I'm gonna give him a hug and tell him to be careful, and a kiss.
Yeah, he basically has his exact same outfit. He keeps the red shorts, but his vest is now like a chain vest.
Okay.
His chaps are now plate, and he has like bracer gauntlets.
Do we have like a battle axe or something? Like
No, he punches. He's
okay.
a brawler.
Okay,
He's about
right, yeah.
going in at it.
Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to put that out there too.
I think Alyssa's going to check in on the church, but before she does, she's going to let Kellum know exactly what happened with the apothecary and give him the bottle and say, I was instructed to give this to you, but I would suggest not drinking it.
And at that, actually, I'm going to be like, Thandaic catch and toss it to him to be like, maybe that'll come in handy for the.
No, no, no. Alyssa's going to run over and try and grab it from.
Well, here's the
Thandaic.
thing. Kellum just tossed it. So, Thandaic, I need you to make an athletics check.
Oh, no.
Alyssa, I need you to make an athletics check at -2 in case Thandaic misses.
It's at -4 because I'm not athletic.
It's at -2 because you're leaping for it. It wasn't thrown to you.
No, it's at -4 because I already have a
Oh,
-2 on my athletics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no.
I didn't. Oh God! Damn my words.
You even made the motion, Andy.
I know. I didn't.
It's
think-
called Damn Your Decisions.
I know. My mouth.
Okay. 5. All right, Thandaic catches it. I do need to make a quick roll because that's a hard jostle. Cool, it wasn't a 6 on a d6. All right.
That I don't know what that does, but it is dangerous because we don't know what it does. So
Exactly. And if
don't throw it at people, Callum.
well, I'm sorry. I didn't.
My heavens, you gave me a heart attack.
I knew he would catch it.
Did you?
Not really. No. I'm very happy that he did.
And then Alyssa's gonna go to the church just holding her head.
Does it explode if you throw it? Can I see it?
No. No.
All right. So you're gonna hold on to it till the time's needed, Thandaic?
Yeah.
I feel so bad for Thandaic. Thandaic, I need you to make a vigor roll at -2 that night.
Oh, fun.
Remember, he was like, I need you to make sure Callum gets it by tonight. Because when the moon comes out, the potion aerosols.
Let's see. Yeah,
Just
I'll
a brief-
And say, being a dwarf, you should be at least a little more resistance, because this would count as poison. I think they get a thing like poison, don't they? I'm trying to remember. Okay.
all they get is a slightly higher vigor.
Okay.
Like the bottle detonates.
No.
just fits
He had.
like a
He
3%
planned on it being an aerosol love potion. That's not what it was because he was drunk when he did it.
Uh-huh. So it's just aerosolized poison.
Oh no, it's a forget me potion.
So Thandaic, what'd you get?
With the -2, a 3.
No, this is where it's gonna get interesting. Thandaic, it's what many would call Spanish fly, but it's more of a where Spanish fly.
Oh no.
You're
He's gonna love you though.
you're a werefly? Well, we do have a bug drummer that would be perfect for you. Oh my
So
god.
that night while sleeping, it like
That's me.
full on does the fly on you. And in your sleep, you go out. Thandaic wakes up the next morning.
Oh boy.
Thandaic wakes up the next morning in a pile of manure. Everyone else, Thandaic hasn't come down. Thandaic, we've well established as an early riser, gets his shit
Alyssa is
done.
upset already because
You
she knows
find
that.
his room in the tavern where the window is just bust out. Like there's a hole in his wall. Because you turn into a dwarf-sized fly.
Just the fucking Looney Tunes just through the wall.
Oh no, it's more like...
Oh no, did someone attack him?
Alyssa looks at the hole, looks back at the door, looks at the hole. This is interesting.
Yeah, but yeah, Thandaic, you're a werefly.
To see if his body's out there or something. Like, well, he didn't fall.
It looks like there's no glass on the inside. So somebody was in here with him.
What part of the city am I in?
Let me roll a d12.
The stables where
Let
the
me-
best manure is.
Where only the finest manure resides.
You are 3 blocks over.
The fanciest horses.
Okay, not very far. That's nice.
Yeah, it could be up to 12 blocks.
Cool. Am I still wearing clothes?
How nice of a GM do you think I am, Donovan?
You have to ask. That's not a good sign.
No. And when I say you're in like a pile of manure, I mean you're at like one of the sewage runoffs that would be enough manure for a dwarf-sized fly. You're in a pile of.
Okay.
Wait, is he human again? Or
Yeah, the sun's out. He's good.
yeah.
Back to a dwarf.
Dwarf by day, fly by night. Dwarf fly. 80 synth music.
I will
So
make
metal.
my way back to the tavern without being seen as best I can.
All right, yeah, give me a stealth check to try and nakedly. I mean, to be fair, he's covered in something.
Appropriately placed manure.
Well, that's nice. I would have liked that on the vigor roll. That's a 7.
Yeah, he's Dwarven Jeff Goldblum now. Alright, yeah, I do have to roll for the guards as a group. And then I'll have to roll for the commoners as a group. Alright, guards don't spot you. Commoners don't spot you. They both got 5s.
Nice. Back home.
Yeah, I was like, someone's gonna get this.
Sorry.
It's like you're gonna have Kellum hold on, and you're like, here, Thande, keep it for a while. I'm like, he's
I
gotten
thought he
so
said he
many rough shots. It's been so bad for him, and you just
Well,
like,
that's right. Kellum said that, didn't he? I don't feel so bad now.
like, I'm gonna have something bad happen to someone other than Donovan. Here, hold on to this for us.
Why, Deck?
You knew
Why
it
you
was
did-
cursed the second your idea was to give it to Thandaic.
But the karma payload for Thandaic is going to be extraordinary.
So,
Something good has to happen to Thandaic.
is this permanent? Like, anytime there's a full moon, he's gonna go all fly by night on us?
Did I say full moon? I don't think I did.
Just any moon?
Dwarf by day, fly by night.
Okay. Well, then I am going to apologize so much. I thought it was surely a bad, and so maybe
yeah.
you can use it on the queen. I just not
But yeah,
think-
so at this point, Thandaic makes his way into the tavern.
I'm going to try to make my way to whatever we have that passes for a shower without anyone noticing. I don't know if that's possible. They are kind of all sitting in my room being confused, so maybe I can get in there before they notice.
Hey, look at Thandaic over here. He's covered in chocolate froyo.
Alyssa looks at her. Oh gosh! She covers her eyes.
I'm like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, we established that there's prestidigitation showers. So you literally just go into something, you close it, you reopen it, everything's clean. Normally you don't even have to get naked. It cleans your clothes for you too.
Yeah. Into the showers. Callum?
When you close the curtain, it's so bad you hear like this weird magical wincing as it's like working extra hard of just like
Why does it smell like poo in here?
Oh, that's Fanny for you. I'm
Oh
just
god. This is
Yes,
the
he's
second
always seemed
campaign this
pretty
month I've covered
clean.
someone in poop.
You gotta think to yourself, DM, is this what you want your campaign to be?
ETU, they had to collect cow urine.
You really have to
Yeah.
ask. So
Somebody's covered in poop, and it's not me.
Yeah.
that's my life. So it's nice that it's having a
Oh yeah, you're a vet.
Pandake, what happened?
You can give me a common knowledge roll at -2 to try and remember anything.
That is a no.
you don't know.
So I apologize. I'm like, I thought you could use it on the queen. I have no idea what it did, but I was sure it was bad. I didn't think it could escape the bottle.
So this was that potion.
Do we need
Would
to
you
kill
like me to go
someone?
speak with the apothecarian?
That's what I said.
That would be lovely.
I will do so. Alyssa's looking very angry as she steps outside.
Is anyone going with Alyssa?
I'm following her whether she wants me or not.
All right.
And you
always
were gonna
want
turn me into a fly?
That wasn't his intention. Remember, NPCs can screw up too.
Alyssa don't know that because when she asked if it does anything bad, he said, no, not on the outside.
He said, "Will it hurt anyone?" And he was like, "It won't hurt anyone physically."
On the outside, you said.
He said
you added that part.
physically.
It was
Yeah,
supposed
he was
to
like
hurt you.
physically.
So yeah, it's not great. She's thinking this is intentional.
Yeah.
I always think it's intentional.
So how does Alyssa come up to the apothecary's shop?
Alyssa just knocks like she normally does.
Wait
Uh,
for the morning.
You
breath.
hear from the other side of the door. Your wiles couldn't contain you any longer, could they, Kellum?
Oh,
He is slowly
you'll
turning
be
into
surprised.
comic book guy.
You'll be very surprised, won't you, sir?
You hear a scrambling of things in there, and the door cracks open as he's like pulling this red satin robe together. He doesn't appear to have anything under it. Well, hello, priest.
Hello.
How have things gone? Is Kellum with you? Has everything's
Tell me, what was
okay?
that
I hope.
supposed to do?
What potion?
The one that you handed to me.
That was a figure.
Oh, no. Good sir, I know better. I may be a cleric and I may be super cute and happy, but I'm not dumb.
That's true. She's not.
My apologies. I 100% thought you were.
That's your first mistake.
So I assume Kellum didn't get my gift. I do assure you, it was completely harmless. Just a bit of
Well,
Spanish
Your
fly, a
intention,
little
no
bit
matter
of.
what it was, didn't do what you intended.
Unless you're really, are you into flies?
Oh, you are here too. No, it's a figure of speech. Spanish fly. It is lust in a bottle.
No, that's not what it did.
No.
Is Kellum okay? He seems
Kellum
like
is
really
fine.
distraught, but also in like a creepy, obsessive way.
But my other friend is not, and I'm quite upset by this.
What happened? I will admit I was quite drunk when I brewed it.
I will explain to him exactly what Thendag was allowed to tell us, or able to tell us with that role.
Which was nada.
I woke up covered in shit.
Well, that's what I'm telling him.
Yeah.
I will say, quote unquote, he woke up covered in shit.
Quote unquote.
Alyssa, don't say those words.
That is quite strange. It wasn't meant for a dwarf's physiology. I
You
am
better
not
fix
entirely sure what happened, but you are welcome to bring him in, and I can examine him free of charge, of course.
and fix it free of charge.
We can hope.
We can hope.
Yes.
Or else.
Once again, thank you so much for the potions. Those will be very helpful in, saving this town.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Do those work? We need to try those.
Oh
Are you-
my. Were you
them?
making those when you were drunk?
No.
Wonderful. That's so good to know.
You're lying.
Oh, are you lying to me again?
I didn't make all of them while I was drunk.
Then I would like to ask you to double check these potions and make sure they work. And if they don't, I would like them replaced free of charge, please.
Yeah, give me a intimidate with +2.
Can I loom behind her?
Yeah, you
with
can
I
a-
don't have
assist.
that. I was trying to make it persuasion with a little bit of anger, but I don't have it. So it would be +2
Yeah.
with the D4 then? Okay.
Yeah, so it's just a flat roll, and Sue
I
can
forget,
assist.
when you don't have it, do you add the wild die or no?
Yes, yeah, you still add the wild die.
Always get the wild die.
That is a 4.
All right. Yes, free. Oh, I hope I didn't screw those up.
Especially since I paid you fully.
But yes, that is true. How about we just bring your friend and the potions here, and let's move on from there.
I will go get him, and I will move back.
I'm
to go
gonna
get-
stay here to make sure you stay here.
Wonderful. Thank you, Sue. Don't touch anything, though. I'm just going to point at you a little bit, kind of walking away.
Would you care for a drink?
Yeah.
Alyssa's going to hurry.
Okay. I'll fix you up something special, Sue. Was it?
Yes, my name is Sue, and you should remember that in case we have to put it on your gravestone or something cool.
Oh, yeah. Understood. So he goes and he pours you a drink. And he gives it to you. Very, very terrified.
Thanks, and I just drink it.
Give me a vigor roll. At -2.
Oh, where's my figure on this thing? Oh, there we go. 4 should be plenty.
Oh my god.
It is not plenty.
No.
Okay, well, here's the best thing, though. Sue forgets the next 24 hours.
What 20?
As Ezekiel gets the fuck out of town.
I think at this point, Alyssa's going to come back to the apothecary, kind of look around, and then look at Sue.
It's just like
What
on
happened?
the floor. What?
Oh, of course, something happened. She's just going to look around to see if she has any clues on where he went.
He just ran. He's pretty sure you guys are gonna kill him. He's not positive what he did to screw up, so he's not positive he can fix it. So yeah, he ran.
I
Did he leave anything of value behind, like my gold?
Oh yeah.
I'm
Wait,
taking my
every-
gold.
He
Shop
literally
is here.
like slipped her one of his memory potions because we know he sells them. And before she could come out of the haze and start asking questions, he dipped out the door and just started running.
I'm taking only my gold back because, in all honesty, we don't know if all those potions work, so it's ethics are not in effect right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change the locks. This is my
Wait.
store now.
With what locks? You gonna go buy some locks?
No, I'm gonna use my thieves' tools to like
Oh.
mess it up, so that you can only open it with thieves' tools.
Just gonna jam them.
You're breaking the locks.
Yeah, that's not changing the locks. It's breaking the locks.
I'm gonna change the locks.
Well, it changed from a
This is
lock.
my store now.
It's like that's like going, I'm gonna change the locks as you start hammering a board across the door.
Don't worry, I'll fix it.
Now the lock's a hammer. Aha, changed.
Now they need a crowbar.
But yeah, he did abandon his store. So, like, whatever stock he has.
Oh,
Thank you, Sammy Bear.
thanks,
Thank you,
Sammy.
Sammy. LaRue loves you.
Hey.
Ah,
This sounds like second location to me.
yeah, with lot of new ingredients.
Well, whatever's happening to you, Cindic, I apologize that I was not able to get you fixed, unfortunately. But hopefully it won't affect, the mission.
Yeah. Now, I will say, Alyssa, you can give me a religion check.
I shall.
Religion is not a thing in Savage Worlds.
Oh, that's
I don't
right. They
have
got
that.
rid of religion, didn't
Faith?
they?
Yeah, it never was a thing. That's a 5e thing.
I could have swore some sages used it with their knowledge.
Would it be a faith roll then?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say Faith will cover it.
'Cause I was like about to say, I don't have that. How do I not have that? Because I was
Yeah.
in total D&D mode too myself.
I'm gonna tune in next week as the party steals the rest of the town's shop.
I'm gonna send to Benny. I get better at rolling my dice. I keep getting caught.
A whole bunch of potions for all kinds of things in here. So let's take like 15 healing potions.
The 4.
A 4. All right. So you're not sure what Thandaic is suffering from, but he seems to be fine during the day, which means it happened overnight. So either this is something that was temporary, or you're going to have to watch him at night to figure this out.
I think I'll relay that to Thandaic and I'll offer to watch him this evening.
That would be fantastic.
Uh,
Given the hole in the wall, you might want to bring Jeff along.
Yeah, that's just what I was gonna say. Maybe I'll watch with you.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm so sorry that this happened. I had no idea. I thought it would be a handy weapon.
Tell him. What did we learn?
I mean, if I
What
kept,
did we
I know, but it would have happened to me or him.
tell him?
Don't throw potions.
Thank you.
So I think the only other thing we need to make sure is done before the festival is making sure that the Dragon Flagon is signed up and on board for the contest.
Is there a way that we can get the potions double checked to make sure that they work?
Yeah, you'd have to take him to people who know magic or alchemy. But
Yeah,
Since
Wizards. The mage.
Yes,
one of the
since
people-
we did all of the books, maybe they'll help us. So I would take the potions and ask them to if they could double check and make sure they're legit potions. That would help.
just hold down somebody that has a brain bug and just pour it down their throat.
yeah,
No.
they're gonna need a couple days to check every bottle because they're gonna want to take their time and not waste too much of it.
That would be good. Okay. Well, that's still before the whole
days?
thing anyway.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
still got 3 or 4 days.
That's good then. I'll leave it with them and since, I probably gave them a whole bunch of thank yous and cookies for letting me, use the books that they had.
All right, so
And 2 very special cupcakes.
No, I ate one and then I saved one. So I have one in my pocket still.
all right. So with that, since they have to watch stuff for a few days to check them, the next thing to deal with is Thandaic. So Thandaic, you're gonna want to jot down some stats.
All right.
Your strength will be a D12 plus 2. Your agility will be a D6. Your spirit will be a D4. Your smarts will be a D4 animal intelligence.
Yeah.
Your vigor will be a D12. Your fighting is a D8. Your survival is a D8. Your parry is a 6. Your toughness is a 10 because you also have 2 points of armor from chitin.
Ooh, it's a bug versus bug throwdown if you change into this when you're going against her.
You have a walking speed of 4 for your pace, but you have a flying pace of 10. That should cover everything you need.
Notice and stealth.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. You would have a notice and stealth both of a 6. D6.
I guess athletics is important too.
Yeah, that would be an 8. D8. Because that's what you turn into at night.
Yay.
When any moonlight touches you, you begin to transform. And yes, it is full on Goldblum's The Fly.
Oh, you're like the Swan Princess, just gross.
Ew.
It's gross.
Everybody loves you, and it starts.
Thandaic, I need you to make a
That's like
spirit check since you're conscious while this one's happening.
It's
Oh,
like,
boy.
oh.
That is a 4.
Cool. So you won't panic, which means also your bug form won't be panicked when you fully transform.
Are you still like sentient as a?
He is a
Bug?
D4 intelligence that's animal intelligence. So,
Close enough.
but yeah, you're you ate pretty well last night. You're not too yeah, you don't want to know what was in your stomach.
Shit sandwiches.
Luckily being a dwarf, like none of that'll really poison you. But yeah, you're just at first this. As a human, I'd say it's like 6 feet tall, but as a dwarf, I'm like 4.5 feet tall. Like just kind of wider than normal too. You kind of look like a bloatfly.
Okay.
That's about 4.5, close to 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
What do you guys want to do?
Is there a way to see if I noticed that it was when the moonlight touched him?
Yeah, you can give me a notice check.
The 5.
Yeah. So a 5. You can give me a faith check as well.
Can I try
It's also
something?
a 5.
Can I try something too? And I'm just would my oh well, I guess it's just shapeshift self. I was just
Yeah.
gonna see if I could shapeshift him while he's like that, just in case
No,
he
you
gets
can't
stuck or
force.
something being gigantic.
You can't force someone else to shapeshift.
Okay.
But yeah, you're pretty sure, Alyssa. Yeah, you see, it seemed to be connected to when the moon came out. Probably moonlight touched him. And this is probably something similar to lycanthropy, which means while it was created by a potion, it's likely like curse-ish based. Since it was accidental, perhaps even a basic dispel could get rid of it.
I could spend my. Wait, do I have a Benny? I think I have one last Benny because of Sammy. Can I spend a Benny and use Dispel?
Yeah, just roll a faith roll and cast a spell.
Okie dokie. Wait. Oh, I forgot the 0 was a 10, so I'm like, oh, I gotta keep going.
Yeah.
That's a 14.
Wow. Wow, with
Nice.
that
I'm
good
like,
of a
oh,
roll,
man, I got a 0.
Thandaic, you won't
That's my day.
have. With that good of a roll, Thandaic, you won't have any adverse effects. I was going to give you a hindrance of distracted by trash, but you're good. However, I will also say it is so good, Thandaic, at any point when you really need it, you can drop a Benny and change into this form.
Oh boy.
Oh, what?
He's
Interesting.
pretty sly for a dwarf guy. Give it to me, baby.
Guys, I'm feeling pretty good about myself right now. I'm feeling pretty
But
good.
yeah, you go, you cast it, and as you pray, the moonlight starts to glow brighter through the window and turn into a rainbow. And then the rainbow almost animates as it pulls up and it wraps around Thandaic like a ribbon, and it creates almost like a rainbow cocoon. And then you hear the sound of an egg cracking as it cracks and hatches, and little pink and purple and yellow chicks fly out of it, and Thandaic is just there looking very confused.
Thank you, LaRue.
All right.
Can I catch a kick?
I'm not wearing any clothes again, right?
Yeah.
Looks back down. Oh God! And she covers her eyes.
And with that, we do technically have a half hour, but all that's left is the big finale. And that's going to take more than a half hour.
Yeah.
So we're going to finish this arc.
We do need to make sure that the Dragon's Flagon is on board for the.
That is true.
Haven't done that yet.
That's when it's like, it cuts to Chris and all of a sudden it cuts back. Oh crap! We forgot to talk to the actual villains. All right, how do you guys want to handle that?
I feel like
The
Alyssa
next
would-
day, you're down to 3 days.
Alyssa would go with whoever's going to the Dragon's Flagon just to make sure no one has any of that liquid.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
definitely going.
I think I'll go and try to talk to them.
I want to go and pretend I'm still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a better idea, actually.
So that'll be performed.
So you have that?
So
No.
Oh, yeah.
You guys will notice going to it, the Dragon's Flagon's even busier.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's not like exploding, but everybody who drinks there doesn't stop drinking there. So all they gotta do is just get more people. It just keeps building and building and building.
So you should totally act like you're still infected, and maybe we'll act like we've been infected too and aid in her performance. Can we back her up with that? Or would that be a
if
group?
it's not going well, I'll just drink some and it'll be really convincing.
Yeah, well, here's the thing.
I'm going.
What's your guys' plan? You're gonna pretend you're infected. You're
I'm
gonna-
Well, I wanted to.
I'm a councilman, so I'm just gonna say I was recommended to come to this place and recommended for the competition.
Yeah.
It seems plausible without having to act.
Yeah.
I wanted to actually find the person that was not like looking around or not acting like everybody else and actually looks somewhat sentient.
Find someone like that.
Yeah, see if anybody in this place is actually acting like a person and not
Alright.
acting like a living drone.
Kellum, are you pretending to be infected?
Yeah, I feel like I'll have to if I go in there, but maybe I just don't go and let just Thandaic treat it officially is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. All right. Well,
And
Alyssa will be supporting with notice. I do definitely think Thandaic will be taking lead on this. Sue, are you going in to assist and being in and pretending you're infected, or what are you doing?
Yes.
All right. So Sue,
I'm pretending to be infected.
Sue, give me a performance roll. Alyssa, give me a notice roll, and those will assist Thandaic in his persuasion roll at -2
Oh, boy.
9.
because they're resistant to doing this. 9. All right. Well, there's your +2.
I'll take it off my dice.
Total +1 so far, or no? Total -1. Fun.
Alyssa gave you +2.
Yes, I'm ugly. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
for my disguise, I'm actually going to do the magical disguise.
okay, yeah.
I'm gonna turn my tongue into like the creepy head thing.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
just give me a casting roll then.
I'm gonna go AFK. I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, no problem.
I got a 9.
A 9, nice. So with a raise, I'm not gonna have you roll support this time. You're just gonna give a +2 every round. because it'll be the
So-
duration of the spell. So you're actually at a +2 in round 1 with a diamond. You're good.
Leave my dice alone.
So yeah, goal is to find whoever looks like is in charge.
Yep.
And make the proposition. Hey, I was recommended this by somebody else who was also in power, being vague enough, but it's kind of implying that it was somebody that's infected. Come to this place. Invite you to this competition where every single person in the city is going to be trying out alcohol.
Nice. Yeah, that is a good point. Give me a persuasion roll at +2.
I'll go ahead and drop the Benny so we can.
Because this is also assuming while refusing free drinks, which will be.
Is that a further +2 on top of what I'm getting for the support stuff? Or...
No, that's with the support stuff.
Then that is a 4.
All right, that's fine. Because that's the thing is, I'm assuming you're also refusing any drinks offered to you.
At the moment, yes, I'm on business, and I just need to make sure I get out of here. But I will make sure to have it if you guys show.
I will go over and hand you a drink.
Yeah. So Sue is giving you a +2. Alyssa, you can do a notice roll trying to scope out for anybody who.
That's another 9.
All right, so you're at a total +2. Because that's the thing. At any point, you can choose to drink, and I will give you a +2 from there on out if you drink. But you have to save versus being infected.
Yeah. Let's see. Just gonna go for this one again. Oh boy. Dropping those bennies. That is another 4.
All right, you're at 2 of the needed 4 successes.
Oh boy.
Round 3, Sue is giving you a +2. You have the drink. They're all looking at you. He has the paper there ready to sign. But they're all just like stopping it. At this point, Alyssa, give me a notice roll.
11.
Everyone in the tavern has stopped and is looking at you.
Oh boy.
Do you drink for the +2?
So right now I'm at a total of +3 with my ugly. If I drink, that'll make it +5.
And you need a raise.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna drink?
Yeah.
Give me a vigor roll.
Or the persuasion rolls are at are at -2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, this will put me at a +3, which I need. Vigor roll. I don't have any bennies. Oh boy, that's a fail.
All right. Luckily, it's going to take a little time to fully take you over, so you do get this one last round.
Yep. Oh boy, I need 5s. I haven't rolled one yet.
And actually, this does push it up to a +5. When I said it turns it to +2, I meant it turns a -2 into a +2. So if you roll at least a 3, you're good.
Well, if the audience wants to give me a cheer so I can roll higher than a fucking 2, that would be great.
I can give you one of my bennies.
You need an edge for that,
Oh,
sadly. I was gonna say you could try and roll some. You could try and roll a different.
Poffrin to save the
Poffrin.
day.
double.
And Sammy Bear. All right,
Rue loves both of you.
We have the best viewers.
we do. I love
Yeah.
our viewers.
It was Sammy.
Oh, okay.
See. All right, we're gonna spend that immediately. The chances of rolling a 2 or lower again is very low.
Ballfriend did it too.
No, it was just an emote in 100.
There we go. Okay, that's what I've been needing for the entire game. With a +5, that makes it a 15.
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus! You do it. You're able. Now that was the persuasion roll, not the vigor roll, correct?
Yeah, the vigor roll's already fucked.
All right. Good. We will agree.
It's
We'll
wonderful.
be seeing you in a bit.
Sure, yeah, a couple days. See you guys at the competition.
So,
Okay.
Alyssa, give me a notice roll as you and Thandaic leave.
5.
You'll notice, well, you're going to notice two things. One, you notice automatically. Thandaic, only a few steps out of the tavern, you start to get lightheaded and kind of black out. Alyssa, two patrons are exiting the tavern to go get Thandaic's body. What do you do?
I'm gonna move to Thandaic and just be like, "Are you all right? I will help you out. We shall go to the church, you and
Oh,
I."
do not
Yes.
worry, priest. We'll help him.
No,
And
he
they're-
must go to the church to get help.
Oh, I was gonna say that Kellum would have been there just outside.
That's fine, Kellum. You see that. So I'm going to deal some initiative.
I'm announcing loudly so Kellum hears for sure.
Kellum got a joker. Everybody gets a Benny.
Yay!
Me too. Sue got a 9. Alyssa got a jack. Thandaic's unconscious. They got a 5.
Oh shit.
So, Kellum, what do you want to do? There are currently 2 of them.
Can I do a perform to be like, try to act like one of them and tell them, no, this is perfect for the plan. If we enter the festival, the beer we can treat everyone.
This is
after. They've already agreed to the festival. They're just dragging Thandaic off the streets while he finishes his mind control transformation.
Yeah, but if they take him, how's he gonna tell the authorities that they're part of the festival?
Once he's fully controlled.
Yeah, it's I'm just trying to make sure I don't go.
They're pretty convinced that I'm controlled, right?
Yeah. Let's say Kellum is technically on hold.
Alyssa, do you have those potions?
I have one. I mean, we had 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one. I have all 5 of them on my person.
Yeah, let's just give them a little dose of
No, we need it for the alcohol.
We need to use it on everybody.
I
If we
will
just use
let
it
you know if you use the potions ahead of time. Next week when we do it, there will be a dramatic task for those of you who are distributing it. It is 5 cards. You need 8 successes. Each card is a potion. Successes you need don't go down. If you use up potions, you'll have less cards. So if you use a potion, you'll have 4 cards, and you still need 8 successes.
And I also have my scroll too for the banish spell.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we can just kind of pull it out.
So
Well, we have to get them out of view though to do it, or they're all going to attack us.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So I'm going to step in and say, cleric, don't worry. I mean, Alyssa, don't worry.
And I'm going to step in and be like,
I will take him and
yes,
take care of
I
him.
will help her. That's what my
All right. So Kellum, you give me a performance to. Actually, I'll say Kellum takes the lead because Kellum has the Joker, but Sue has a visible thing in her mouth.
Right? Yeah. No, I'll let
Kellum will assist. So you get a performance with +2 to assist.
7.
All right, that gives Sue a plus.
-2. So actually, but
5.
same difference. Whatever.
So Sue gets a +1 to her performance, but your illusion's giving you +2 as well.
I feel like I should have performance.
Yeah, it's something worth taking. It's the lying skill now.
Yeah, I got a 4 plus some and minus some.
-2, but you get +2 for your disguise, and then +1,
extra,
so 5.
So it's a 5.
All right, I'm gonna roll for both of them. They're not wild cards. Neither of them rolled a 5. Understood. And they begin to slink back in. Literally just walking. Their legs move in the same motion as if they were walking forward, but they're moving backwards.
Alyssa's going to look at them and just nod. Very well, then. If needed, please feel free to bring him by the church.
Please
We
feel
will-
free to come in for a drink, cleric, as they continue walking backwards.
I am a woman of the cloth, but thank you for the offer, and I'll bow a little bit and I'll start heading.
We can bring wine to the church. Come this way.
All right. Yeah, they have gotten out of the way. You guys are good.
So you guys are pretending to block me then? Is that the case?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do? Because Thandaic is about to be mind controlled. And depending on what you guys do, Thandaic may start up the final session in this arc mind controlled.
I guess we'll go to the wherever they're gonna go to lead him, and then we'll grab that worm and pull it out.
Yeah. Sue, give me an athletics check.
Are we out of their eye view though?
Yeah.
Okay.
They went
I
back in.
Sure, 'cause
They
sometimes I'm like, excuse me.
no. I'm giving you guys some assumptions of in your favor.
And I'm going to assist by holding him still.
Yeah, give me an athletics check. Oh God, what if he flies out while that thing's in him?
Oh God. Oh.
That could be terrifying, actually. You're mind controlled.
Not on board.
Thandaic, I command you to spend a penny.
Or you get a plus one.
You
for
get
me.
a +1, Sue. So what's your athletics with a +1, Sue?
Oh, am I leading?
Yes.
Okay. I got 5, 6.
Alright, a 6. Ripped out. Alyssa, you can give a medicine check to help. Or healing, I guess.
Okay. Four.
Cool. That means, Thandaic, you get to make a vigor check at +1. They're going to rip the thing out of you. You're good. It's about fatigue. Because they've also begun to adapt.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, they
Yes,
evolved.
bad. With a +1?
Yep.
That is a 6.
Thanks to Alyssa's medicine check. So you get... It pulls out, and you see it, and you guys will notice it's slightly different, as when it's pulling out, it has longer legs on the side that seem to like be trying to hook themselves into the esophagus as you're pulling it out. It's like clawing back as you're pulling, but it gets out.
Oh God! I light it on fire.
Oh my God.
Ah.
I'm sorry. It just came out. It's not my turn. I know.
And per the usual, when Kellum throws fire at it, it lands like a tapeworm with each segment breaking off on its own. But now with the longer legs, they're almost like tapeworm spider segments that scurry as they're on fire.
Oh my goodness, I hate this very much.
No. Ew! Gross! 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 Or it's like that scene from Starship Troopers where all of the children are getting to squish the bugs for the teacher.
Now, I will also notice there's something slightly different. Now, when they're on fire, they let out a slight high-pitched shrieking, and as it breaks apart, all of them are shrieking separately.
I'm going to try and stomp on a couple of them, and then run.
Yeah.
Uh,
Out of there.
All right. And that run is where we will end this session. Because you got them signed, so they're now signed up. All right. So next week will definitely be the finale, as the festival is on in 2 days, and we're probably just going to start on festival day next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So we will catch you guys next week. Again, we have the best viewers. We thank
Yes.
all of you
Thanks,
guys.
everybody.
We'll see you next
Ruru
week.
loves you.
Bye.
Buddha